Morning all. Glad to be back. Coffee. Gone a bit tepid, but I don't care. Right, as promised, purchased these eyebrow stencils. So, as you can see, that one still has where the cutout has been done, that's still got that in there. So, you can really see what's going on there. Quite a few. So there was really reasonably priced. I think it was just literally about a £5 for 24 of these stencils. Come with a little brush, little makeup brush. Now that seems to be lost, so there'll be an edit somewhere there. Oh, there it is. So you've got a little makeup brush there, little spiral one. What you want to do, if you've got medium dense eyebrows, just spray hairspray onto this and then you can apply it and flatten down your eyebrows. Really works. But obviously if you've got really bushy eyebrows, again showing me age, Dennis Healy, good God, you could brush them up and do a comb over with his, but also one other thing that came with it was the brow stamp. So just unscrew it there. So the product is in the top and you just get the product onto the sponge. Okay. Right, as you can see, I mean, I'm quite fortunate because I've plucked my eyebrows to absolute death, so I barely have any left. And what I do have is just a light eyebrow tattoo for sort of a day look, a natural sort of everyday look. So then I can draw over them however I see fit. So here we have the eyebrow stencil. Now what I find is you don't have to follow the shape. You can go up a little bit for the main part, then drop that in. Now with the brow stamp, I have found that it's not particularly strong with the application of the product. It's not too bad, but it's not as thick as I'd like it. So yeah, it's a reasonable result, and I think that for normal use, absolutely brilliant. But what I'm going to do, just wipe a little bit of the excess makeup off of that stencil. Don't want it transferring everywhere. So what I'm going to do is apply the stencil and get an outline. Thus so. It's just literally a generic outline there. Before I come back to finish the eyebrow, what I normally do, if you've seen a lot of my videos, I'll do a highlighter white and then draw on the eyebrow. That way you get a defining line at the moment. If I just draw on the eyebrow now and then try to put the white, it will just smudge so badly. So let me get some products. So as you can see, got the iridescent white now, the aqua white underlay, and you've got the beginnings now of where you're going to draw your eyebrow. So coming along. Remember what I said in previous videos. If it starts to go a bit wrong and you're getting frustrated, leave it, move on, do something else for a minute. Even after all the years of practice of me doing my makeup, things will go horribly wrong. And I'll just go, fuck it. Do something else for a minute. That's the basis of it done. Now, what I'm going to do is move on to something else and come back and show you how I refine it throughout the makeup process. It'll only be a couple more minutes, but as I've just said, you can overwork something, but then I've got to do the other side. So, back in a sec. Right, as you can see, I'd left it there, moved on to get the highlighter white on the other eye done, did a bit of the lips. Like I said, have a break from just constantly trying to work on one particular area, because you just get obsessed with trying to get it right and end up getting it horribly wrong, which can still happen. The stencil had a rounded point on the inner edge, but at the moment I'm just going through a little phase of I prefer the slant, and quite a defined one at that as well. There we go. It's looking a lot better. Just remember, if you're trans, be out and proud. One of the reasons I'm doing these videos is help other trans women, or anybody actually just into makeup. But current climate is very, very anti-LGBT, and be proud. Be proud of who you are. Yeah, quite pleased with that. All I've got to do is just replicate the other side. So I'll finish off the video in a minute with hopefully all completely done. See you in a mo. Okay, so as you can see, got them finished. Because I was able to draw them so high, you can visually see how much room I've now got when I come to do my socket line, eye work. You've got this huge amount. So obviously, you know, drag queens will go, you know, probably another inch higher. But even for me, this is a huge area to now do my eye makeup. So lips are done, eyebrows are done, and I'll be back in a little while just to show you the end result. So the makeup's finished. It's looking good. You can see the remnants of my stockings behind there. Bit of cleavage. So yeah, makeup's done. All dressed up. Waiting for my hot date.